In reading Driven and Made to Stick, I stumbled across an incredibly interesting idea. It's called information gap theory. Dr. George Lowenstien wrote a paper about it in 1994, and it works like this. When we come across something new that is not explained by our previous knowledge or experiences, an information gap is formed. If you are a designer, creator, or communicator, understanding how to use this gap will have great rewards. Before I tell you how to put it to use, let's explore the gap with a story. Let's say you're a pentagon, and your entire world, all of your previous experiences, everything you know, everything you think about is pentagons. Then one day, you come across a hexagon. A hexagon is not that different from anything you've previously experienced, so a small gap in your information is formed. This gap is easily rectified by explaining the hexagon as a pentagon with 6 sides. You quickly close the information gap and move on. Next, you come across a polygon. This polygon is unlike anything you've ever seen before, and it creates a huge information gap. A problem occurs. When the information gap becomes this large, it creates fear, and people, pentagons, lose the desire to close the gap and don't engage with the new product or service, polygon. They either ignore it or run in the opposite direction as fast as possible. Then you encounter a dot. It's like a pentagon but has a beautiful, continuous, smooth curve and no harsh angles. It is similar but also different from anything you've previously experienced, and it creates a medium-sized information gap. The power in medium-sized information gaps is that they inspire curiosity. They are small enough to be crossed, but large enough to create interest. And this is the key to putting Lowenstein's information gap theory to work for you. When you are building your next new product, service, or ad campaign, aim to create medium-sized information gaps. It amazes me how many new product developers, marketers, and advertisers create the wrong-sized gap. They either create a Me Too product or service, which creates an information gap that is too small and uninteresting, or they let their engineers and creatives add wild, bloated, and unnecessary features and create a huge information gap that inspires fear over the size of the gap and the size of the learning curve. Each of us has an inherent desire to learn and explore. To the degree that you can create medium-sized information gaps with your audience with your new website, widget, and/or marketing campaign, you will be successful. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to your feedback.